What up, you guys? It's Brandon. What's up, Juice Junkies, Vape Heads, Cloud Chasers, Juice Chasers, all of that. So today is my tutorial on my Dragon coil. And what I'm going to be using is 26 gauge twisted Canthal. So I got my twisted 26 gauge right here. Super twisted. And what I'm going to be wrapping it on is a sewing needle. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing 5 wraps. And just 5 wraps, that's all I'm doing today. And like I said, this is practically my everyday everyday use of build. So that's what, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, that's 5 right there. Yep. Ooh. It's looking good. Give it a nice crimp, whatever you call it, cramp, whatever, clamp. Yeah. So I got it sitting nicely next to each other. And you'll notice when you have these twisteds, it sits perfectly together. Like there's these ridges on it. Sorry, I can't see really well, but yeah, like you can see it, that the ridges kind of fit perfectly with each other, like a little pattern. And I just grab my needle nose pliers and I squeeze it to make it more tight, so there's no space. I fix it up a bit. And what I'm going to be doing now, hold on, let me trim this long end. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be feeding it into my IGO W right here on my Panzer. So yeah, let's do this. I'm going to go with the long end in first to the positive and short to the negative. So yeah, I got it in nicely, fits nicely. And what I'm gonna do is have it sitting a little. I need to put it in a little closer to the post, not too close in, but just right. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my needle, and sometimes it's a bitch. So what I usually do is I grab either my regular tweezers or I grab my pointy tweezers and I just pinch it and I turn it with the needle. Maybe get some new ones because this one is getting all bent out of shape already. Yeah, this is what I do. I just turn my needle with it. I use tweezers to give it a little help. Yeah, don't mind the background music or background noise. Living next to a park and it's crazy out there. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is notice that right here where it connects to the negative, it's kind of touching. What I do is I kind of push it up with my tweezers to make it not short. So what I do is I try to space it so nothing shorts out on it, and I tighten it down. Keep my thumb on top of that needle and I just screw down on the posts. So from there give it a nice little well, I know Rip says that for like anything 26, 24, 22s, you don't really need to torch it, but I like to give it a little hot fire to warm up, and I like to pinch it. I like to pinch it with my tweezers to give the extra space, close those extra spaces. And so, just a couple seconds, this thing is firing. It's hot. It takes a while for it to cool down. So, hold on. Get this off real quick. Hold up. And it's hitting at a 0.1 ohms. So I like vaping at a 0.1, 0.2 ohms. And so now put this back on to my device. Panzer with an iGo W. Yeah, that's my setup. Panzer with the iGo W. What do you call? I swapped out that stock center post, you can say, with a copper. Got my copper post from thevaporlayer.com, and yeah, other than that, now it's time to wick it, and I am going to be using cotton ball. So usually when you take apart your cotton ball, you have it nice and spread out like this. What I do is I grab a pinch, well, that long, this long, right here. So yeah, I guess if you want to use it compared to a jeweler's screwdriver, from this end to there, it's a decent size of cotton. And what I'm going to do is I am going to pinch the ends like that, just like that. I'm going to give it a little twist so I can feed it through. And I'm sorry if I can't get this nice on camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it through the post. Good thing this is when the nice needle nose pliers come in to play. So I'm gonna feed this to the center post. Ah, man, maybe a little spread out a little bit more. I want it too thick, so give all that extra little fuzz. Dang, man. Oh. Feed this bastard through. The third time, man, is giving me trouble. Oh, there you go. Got it. Alright, so I like to pull a lot through. So I have, hold on, put this on lock, sorry. And I'll pull this through. So what I did was I pulled it I push the cotton through the negative and the positive post, negative to the positive post, like this. And what I do is I grab the cotton from there, I pull it up, and you notice this cotton's to the side. So I feed the cotton through this little space between, through this little space from the coil and the two posts, and I lay the cotton through it, where it's kind of like a blanket now. So sorry for the crappiness, like it's a little blanket, and I pull it tight, where I grab the end, the cotton from the end, and I lift it up, and from there I tug tight. Well, not too tight, but you want it tight where you can wrap it around post. And I forgot to clip these damn extra wires, so let me do that real quick, and then and also tighten this up because it is getting loosening up on me. And let me do this. Yeah, so clip these wires real quick for you guys. Sorry you guys for the inconvenience. Haven't made a video in a long time. I usually do short ones on Instagrams, but yeah. So I have this standing up, and I have this wrapping around that one coil and the one post. And what I like to do is I feed it through the post that's not being used, and I tuck this one under the coil. Just bunch it all under, just like a little cotton cloud, but yet it blocks up the other hole that's being, like the other hole on the end. And from here I have this extra piece, right? So what I do is I grab it and I pull it from the side, and I make sure that these ends right here are all tucked in. Like, I make it clean. So I tuck it in that little well, and what I do is I grab this extra cotton, wrap it around that same negative post that's not being used, and I grab the end, I pull it right here. And also I do the same thing. I feed the this cotton through where I can push the extra cotton into the well. It's a long video, sorry guys. But yeah, this is actually my third take because the first two didn't work good. So that piece fell off, so I'm going to tuck this end under like that. Make sure my freaking rubber wheel isn't getting all stuff. And so I have all of this. That's pretty much how my cotton looks. And then I pull the cotton down through the post, like these extra spaces that you can see. Ooh, yeah. So dirty, so messy. So wait, hold on. I'm trying to do it where you have that hole open. You always want to leave the hole open on the coil. And for some reason can't be getting it. Oh, there you go. Alright, so you want to leave that hole open for the dragon coil because you only want one stream hitting out from the top. So pretty much a vertical dragon coil. Once again, fixing it. So now I have that little black spot right over here. That's the coil that's supposed to breathe. So I'm using a 100 VG, my own blend. It's like a fruity, all fruity, e-liquid juice, you know what I mean? Whatever you guys call it. So I make this bitch super soap, because this is a 1 ohm, and I am using a Sony high amp 18650, I think 20 amps. I think that's the best one for these one ohm builds. And yeah, so I got this super thing super dripped, super wet. Insert your jokes now. And this is how it vapes. Yeah, I've actually seen this video on Juice Junkie. Some dude actually did a standing dragon build, so it's really called. And I just guess he used regular, non-twisted, you know, no strands. And yeah, I just decided to up it up with twisted. But yeah, 1/8 on my Igo W. I'm gonna vape it now for you guys. Yep, it's chucking some vapes, man. That 100 PG really helps it out. So yeah, that's probably like 7-8 hits already. I don't know, but that last hit dried it out. So you get a good, nice 9-10 hits. Wasn't really counting, but yeah, that is my standing dragon coil. Have a good day. Good luck in your guys' build, and vape on, you guys.